Hi team players, Raven here once again, and I thought I'd share a little story with you from when I was 12. So back when my brother was already creating content, he had been creating content for over 5 months now, been doing a bit of short films, basketball, and other random things. He decided to start his own plush series called Battle for Crystal Cup. It was more of a BFDI, TDI series, similar to that, and I decided to collaborate with them. It's just a bunch of random challenges of us being boys, messing around, having all the freedom in the world to do whatever we want. Well, during that time, I already thought of creating my own YouTube channel, but I was never old enough to not only post videos, but also be able to communicate with all these people around the world. So when my parents finally decided to give me my own Google account, one of the first things I did was create a YouTube channel. I didn't post a video until 19 days after the creation of my account. So I didn't have a clear game plan, but I wanted to post some things like sports content, plushie content, and gaming content. There was never really a consistent basis, but I decided to center my channel around gaming content about 2.5 months into the process. And I already started doing Pokemon gameplays and other things like that, but first time I established a main focus was only a couple of months into the process. I started my own Slugger series, and then it just became a main hit after that. Been posting videos for a while now. I've got a full season, and then already halfway into the second season, although it's only 30 games and a bunch of the All-Star content, which is only 5 of the 11 weeks. But aside from that, it's the main reason why I'm sharing this video today. So, throughout my social media journey, I've been filming at this house, and this week we start moving. It's a hard time to process, but I know the upcoming videos filmed at my new house are going to be as exciting as ever. I mean, the property is great. I'm excited for what the future is going to hold for my account, me and my family. I wanted to share a little more with you guys on the moving process. I'll put that in the next video. Have a good night, everyone. And we start the big moving process in the morning. Tomorrow morning. We'll see y'all in part 2. Alright, so we're in day 2 of the moving process. Just got the mattress out, and here's a look at the room in which we did all those Sluggers and Wii music videos in. Take a closer look. We're just moving the TV sometime this week, but we don't know exactly when though. But everything else off the walls has been clear. And we're getting all of our big gaming consoles out of the garage. So as we see here, we got almost all of our big things moved out already, and got the U-Haul nearly loaded. Just need to get a couple of things in there, and then we'll be ready to move most of the things out. Just gonna take a little look at the backyard. One last look at it on this channel before we officially move out. So this was a pretty good place. Got a lot of land, pretty small house, but it's had some good memories here. Inside the channel and outside. This land was pretty. That's all I can really describe. And another look at the backyard before we officially head out. We didn't film as much here as we did in other areas of the house. And a little look at our deck. Didn't access it as much, but still a good addition to our property. This move's gonna be a big stage in my channel life, but I'm excited to show you guys the new place. Let's check it out. So we got into the house later than I expected, so I'm not going to be taking a tour of the house today. However, we'll be showing what the house looks like tomorrow morning as soon as I wake up, which will be around 6:30, 7:30, somewhere around that range. But as of right now, I got all of our big things moved in, and we're just waiting to move our personal things tomorrow morning. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see y'all in day number 3 of the moving process. So we're at the end of day 3 of the moving process, and didn't get a lot of video footage in because I was out of the house and really busy with moving everything. But we got all of our living room essentials put in. We still need to put in our kitchen materials, all the cups, plates. This is a big move up. Excited to see where tomorrow takes us. Will be our last day with the moving van, so we're gonna try to put everything in as possible, or at least much of it finished as we can before we have to transport using our own trucks. I'll give you guys an update in the following day. Have a good night, you guys. Good morning, you guys. We're in day 4 of the moving process. I had to wake up early so that I could make one last run with the moving van and get the rest of our big things out of our old house. It's kind of unbelievable how much progress we made in the past couple of days. And just can't wait to show you guys what the new property looks like.
2 hours later.
After 1 hour of moving, we figured there was a lot more to move than we could realize. We got all the boxes put in, but we still have a bunch of junk left in our living room, unfortunately. So we decided we were gonna do one more day of packing, and then we're returning the moving van by tomorrow. And we also got almost all of our big things moved in. And the only thing we need is one of the racks, which uses a bunch of our things. But it's gonna take a little longer than we expected, unfortunately. So we're not gonna be settled in until the weekend, probably. And as you can see here, we almost got a full load in the U-Haul. And we might have to take 1 or 2 more. So we're in the middle of day 5 of the moving process, and we've done a lot since we last checked in. So yesterday I stayed at the house all day trying to move all of our furniture, and I just spent the past 4.5 hours not only cleaning out my room, but also throwing away a bunch of junk that I didn't need anymore. We got the U-Haul out, as you can all see here. We just turned it in this morning, so it puts a weight off our shoulders. But we've only got a couple of days left until we have to get everything out. So I'm hoping that we can get a little more progress before we have to head back to the new house at the end of the night. Check in with you guys later. See you then.
8:01 p.m.
Hey y'all, wanted to give a quick word on how the house is going so far. So as you can't see through this thing, but we got the entire house finished. All the carpets are completely cleared up. We're supposed to have some people come by tomorrow to clean the rest of it. But everything in the house is finally finished. So you can see here the living room's done. Everything's picked up except for some things, but we don't need to take care of these. And everything else is in the main area, but we should be able to clear everything up by tomorrow or Saturday, even though we don't have to leave until the latter. But we will see you guys in day number 6 of the moving process. So day 6 was less heavy compared to the other moving days we've had earlier this week. My parents went in the morning to go move some boxes over to the new house, and I didn't do anything until late at night. And I just did the same thing, just packed up a load in my dad's car and then moved a couple of boxes. Tomorrow is our last day at the house, so that's when we'll be returning everything and leaving it completely spotless. But it should be fun. We have a couple of loads left, and other than that, we just need to get the house packed by the end of the day. Okay, we got 9 hours left until we have to get everything moved out of the house, and by the hour, it looks like everything started to pile up. It's an absolute mess, but I think we'll be able to figure it out in the next couple of weeks. Likely after I return to Oregon to start my spring semester of college. I feel very tired and can't wait to get this process over with. Alright, so we're in our 5th and last round of moving for the day, along with our last round of moving from this house over to the new house. So my parents are still loading up a few things from the garage. We got the whole inside part completely clear, so everything should be ready for the owners once they come back. And still have to put up a few more things before we can officially move out of this house. But first of all, I'd just like to thank you guys for staying with me on this crazy journey. It's been a long week. I already can't wait for this to end. Gotta get back to work, so catch you guys in about 15 minutes or so. Stay tuned.
Later.
Well, that's it. We officially have everything out of the house. The moving process is over. Swept the garage one last time, but everything looks clean to me. And the rest of the family still got some trash in there, but we'll take care of it. That will be the end of the moving process from the OG Raven house. I'd just like to thank you guys for joining me on this week-long journey. It's been a tough one, but it's extremely worth it. Kind of took a toll on the whole family, but I'm super proud of every single one of us for how we responded and how quickly we were able to get everything out of there. And with that, this marks a new era on the Raven channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and this is the Raven, signing off for now. Can't wait to give you guys a lot more to come in 2024. So long, everyone.